Colin Robertson, Matt Rogerson, and we also have AD Towers up here this afternoon. Lovely plush settings of Cheltenham Town's ground here at Whaddon Road, which is the home of Gloucester City. Let's just go through the two-team lineups now, just before kick-off, as we're about to get underway. Jasbir Singh in goal for Gloucester City, Sam Avery, Billy Jones, Spencer Hamilton, Matt Williams, Adam Connolly, George Miller, Tom Webb, the captain, Nathan Modest, Adam Mann and Matt Groves. On the bench for the Tigers, Mark Richards, Charlie Griffin, Chris Jones, Mike Green and Harry White. And it's the Tigers that get us underway here and knock the ball into touch for Guiseley to recover for a throw. Stephen Drench in goal for Guiseley, Ryan Toulson, Danny Lowe, Shane Killock, Danny Ellis, Jake Lawler, Wayne Brooksby, Danny Boschel, Adam Boys, Ollie Johnson and Gavin Rothery. And the eagle-eyed amongst you will recognise that as the same side that beat Gainsborough Trinity during the week, and Unchanged Lions have same bench as well. Andy Holdsworth, Steve Dickinson, Danny Forrest, Jack Stockdill and Alex Johnson. The ball down this from the back line here with Shane Killock stepping forward. Killock into the feet of, oh well, up towards the head of Ollie Johnson actually. It was a good ball. Johnson gets the flick on. Boys threads the ball through towards Brooksby again. An important touch comes in from Jones, just takes it away. Brooksby recovers possession though, gives it to Danny Boschel. Boschel to the right flank here. Ryan Toulson forward from right back, gives it to Ollie Johnson. Johnson with three players on him, goes towards the byline, gets the better of all three, gets the cross the face of the 6-yard box and into the own goal. And Guiseley have the advantage in this game. Excellent work from Ollie Johnson. The cross drilled into the 6-yard box. Adam Boys wasn't onto it, but it's been put into the own goal. I think it's Spencer Hamilton, is it? I'm not quite sure which Gloucester player has put it into their own goal, but Guiseley have the advantage, and it's 1-0 here. And that was a super piece of work there from Ollie Johnson. Towards the goalkeeper, Boys chases it down. Singh swiftly out of his area and clears well. Good long one, actually. Falls kindly for Modest. Modest is in the area, tries to get the shot away. Killick got in front of him. Modest found that the ball just wouldn't fall kindly for him. And in the end, his shot harmlessly wide for a goal kick, but for a moment it just looked like Nathan Modest was going to level things here at Whaddon Road. Second ball to Boschel. Rothery on the right flank now. Toulson on the overlap again. Rothery cuts in field this time, goes for a run towards the edge of the 18-yard box, threads the ball through to Boys. Boys goes between him and the goalkeeper, gets it towards a goal, and it's cleared off the line by Matt Williams. An excellent piece of work from Adam Boys. Unhappy that Gloucester have been able to create a couple of chances from lax play, and they might make another one here with Modest on the right-hand side. He's got one to aim for, gets a cross that takes a wicked deflection, an absolutely wicked deflection off the defender. I think it was Danny Lowe, and an own goal has gifted Gloucester City an equaliser. I'm at a loss to explain quite how it happened, because the cross came in from the right-hand side. I think it was Lowe who touched it, a wicked deflection that took it into the inside of the upright. Stephen Drench didn't stand much of a chance. Guiseley are back, been brought back to parity, and it's another own goal in the stroke of half-time, and it's now Gloucester City 1, Guiseley 1. So we head towards the stoppage time in the break. We'll be hopefully we'll be able to see the board that goes up when it eventually does go up. Referee blows the whistle. And in the end, Guiseley, who had that early lead, have been pegged back just at the break. 2 own goals is the story of the first half. An own goal from Matt Williams gave the Lions a lead after excellent work from Ollie Johnson. Drilled the ball into the 6-yard box. Williams went to intercept to prevent Boys getting into it, and all he could do was put the ball into his own net. And then an own goal from Danny Lowe just at the end of the first half. A cross from Nathan Modest. And Stephen Drench caught off his line, a wicked deflection off Danny Lowe, and buried it into the bottom right-hand corner. And at half-time here, Gloucester City 1. Plays the ball out towards the substitute Mike Green, who's not able to get onto it. Now Ollie Johnson with a running race with Williams, beats him to the ball, beats him to pace, gets it into the area, plays it across towards Adam Boys, but Boys was just too much in front of the ball. It's still with Guiseley though. Wayne Brooksby cuts it infield. Ryan Toulson with a fierce drive. It comes back off the goalkeeper. Yes! And Guiseley get the advantage back in this game. Ryan Toulson, who's had a super afternoon, has kept it off with a goal. Surging forward, a great drive originally, and then with the second chance, as the great save came in from Jasbir Singh, he finished it off coolly, and it's now Guiseley who lead here against Gloucester City, 2-1. Ball
That's
over the top
ball
there, brilliant ball for Adam Boys. Boys on the edge of the area, goes towards the touchline, gets the cross in towards Ollie Johnson, just too far ahead of him. Brooksby picks it up there on the right hand side, lofts it back into the area, in towards Jake Lawler. Lawler not able to get onto it on that occasion. Boys still challenging for the ball, and eventually Gloucester clear. Good movement, but Ollie Johnson wins the ball back after a loose ball. Ollie on the edge of the 18-yard box, he's got Adam Boys to play in, he's found Danny Boschel, and Boschel opened his body up and has passed the ball wide of the goal. He will be kicking himself with that. Mark Bauer holds his head in his hands over here on the touchline. He's going to be very frustrated with his assistant manager. Didn't do better with that. A lovely ball into him from Ollie Johnson, and then Danny Boschel was looking to place it into the right-hand corner of the goal, but in the end has just passed it wide of the mark, and he'll be bitterly disappointed with that finish at the end of the game. Well, we'll see how right he is now.
It's the same 3 points, so mad, isn't it? So yeah.
Oh, we're coming out with the cliches today, aren't we? I think it's a dangerous lead. We've got a 2-goal lead. It's still a dangerous lead. Oh, and there's a challenge on Wayne Brooksby. It's a heavy one, and it's come in from Billy Jones, who... Is it Billy Jones who's already had a yellow card? So the referee has a decision to make if he's going to produce a card. Was it Billy Jones there, number 3?
Yeah.
And it is.
Yeah.
It's a second yellow, and poor old Gloucester are going to be reduced down to 10 men. 9 men rather this afternoon. Billy Jones has received a second yellow. It was a late tackle on Wayne Brooksby. He got one in the first half for a similarly late challenge, and Gloucester City's afternoon has gone from bad for worse, really. The second yellow on Billy Jones means that he will walk down the tunnel, and Guiseley will be facing 9 men. Now by Alex Johnson. Can he find the overlap? And he can. He finds it to Wayne Brooksby on the right-hand side. Boschel and Boys into the area. If the delivery can be made, it is. And Adam Boys! Guiseley get the 3rd. Adam Boys puts his game finally to bed, and it is now Guiseley who lead this game. Gloucester City 1, Guiseley 3. I imagine there could be a bit of a length, and 5 is what you thought you might have seen somewhere, I think, and that wouldn't be unreasonable, I think, given the injury. The referee blows up. See what I know. I know nothing.
I thought Stocky was particularly impressive when he came on.
Who came on not to touch a ball. Hard afternoon, though, to be fair, on Gloucester City. They went down to 10 men after the substitute had all been made after an injury to Spencer Hamilton, but an excellent performance from Guiseley overall. An own goal gave the Lions the lead after Matt Williams put through his own net. An own goal from Danny Lowe levelled things on the break, but then in the second half an early strike from Ryan Tulson, who had an excellent afternoon, put the Lions back in front. The injury and then the red card to Billy Jones followed. Adam Boys finally settled it deep into stoppage time to make it a very good afternoon here for the Lions. Gloucester City 1, Guiseley 3.